What if I told you that the biggest reason most people struggle with money isn't because they don't earn enough? It's because they make the same financial mistakes over and over again. Every day, millions of Americans wake up early, work hard, and do everything they were told to do. Yet many still find themselves stressed about bills, worried about debt, and unable to build real wealth. The truth is that becoming financially secure is often less about how much money you make and more about how you manage the money you already have. Today, we're going to uncover 3 of the most common money mistakes that keep people poor. These mistakes silently drain bank accounts, destroy financial progress, and prevent people from building wealth. More importantly, you'll learn exactly how to avoid them. Let's get started. Money mistake number 1, living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck is one of the biggest financial traps in America. According to multiple financial surveys, a large percentage of Americans report that they depend on their next paycheck to cover their expenses. This means that if a paycheck is delayed or an emergency happens, they immediately face financial problems. The issue isn't always low income. Many people earning 6 figures still live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because lifestyle expenses increase as income increases. This is known as lifestyle inflation. Imagine someone gets a raise at work. Instead of saving the extra money, they upgrade their car, move into a more expensive apartment, buy the newest phone, and increase their monthly spending. Soon, their higher income disappears into higher expenses. Nothing changes. They're still stuck. The paycheck gets bigger, but so do the bills. This creates a dangerous cycle. People become dependent on every paycheck. One unexpected expense can create a financial crisis. A medical bill, a car repair, a job loss, a family emergency. Without savings, many people turn to credit cards. This leads to debt. Then interest payments make things worse. The stress builds. The cycle continues. So how do you escape? The first step is tracking your spending. Most people have no idea where their money actually goes. Small purchases add up quickly. A coffee here, a subscription there, food delivery several times a week, impulse purchases online. At the end of the month, hundreds of dollars may disappear without being noticed. Start by reviewing your bank statements. Identify unnecessary expenses. Look for areas where you can cut back. The second step is paying yourself first. Before spending money on anything else, put a portion into savings. Even if it's only $10 a week. The habit matters more than the amount. The third step is building an emergency fund. Financial experts often recommend saving 3 to 6 months of expenses. This creates a financial safety net. Instead of panicking during emergencies, you'll have money available. Living paycheck to paycheck keeps people trapped. Breaking that cycle is one of the most powerful financial moves you can make. Money mistake number 2, high-interest credit card debt. Credit cards can be useful tools, but they can also become financial weapons pointed directly at your future. Many Americans carry credit card balances month after month. The problem isn't the credit card itself. The problem is the interest. Imagine carrying a balance of several $1,000s with a high interest rate. Every month, interest charges are added. Even if you make payments, a large portion of that money may go toward interest instead of reducing the balance. This is why people often feel like they're making payments forever. The debt barely moves. Meanwhile, interest continues growing. Credit card companies make billions of dollars every year from interest charges. The longer debt remains unpaid, the more money it costs. Let's look at a simple example. Suppose someone owes $5,000 on a credit card with a high interest rate. If they only make minimum payments, it could take years to eliminate the debt. During that time, they may pay thousands of dollars in interest. Money that could have gone toward investing, saving, or building wealth is instead handed over to lenders. This is one of the biggest reasons people stay financially stuck. Debt steals future income. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that cannot be used elsewhere. So what's the solution? First, stop adding new debt whenever possible. Second, create a payoff strategy. One popular method is the debt snowball. Pay off the smallest debt first while making minimum payments on the others. Once the smallest debt is gone, move to the next one. This creates momentum. Another method is the debt avalanche. Focus on the highest interest debt first. This can save more money over time. Both strategies work.
The key is consistency. You should also avoid viewing credit cards as extra income. A credit limit is not free money, it's borrowed money. Eventually, every dollar must be repaid. People who understand this tend to make smarter financial decisions. The less money you lose to interest, the more money you keep for yourself. And keeping more money is one of the foundations of building wealth. Money mistake number 3, not investing early. This mistake is incredibly common. Many people think investing is only for rich people. Others believe they need thousands of dollars to start. Some simply assume they'll begin investing later. Unfortunately, later often becomes never. The biggest advantage in investing is not having more money, it's having more time. Time allows compound growth to work. Compound growth is one of the most powerful forces in personal finance. Albert Einstein is often credited with calling compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Whether he actually said it or not, the principle remains true. Here's why. Imagine 2 people. Person A starts investing at age 25. Person B waits until age 35. Both invest regularly. Both earn similar returns. Even though person B invests for years, person A often ends up with significantly more money simply because they started earlier. Time creates exponential growth. Money earns returns, then those returns earn returns. The process repeats. Year after year, decade after decade. This is how ordinary people can build substantial wealth. Many Americans delay investing because they're waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time rarely arrives. Markets go up, markets go down. News headlines create fear. Economic uncertainty causes hesitation. But history shows that long-term investors have often been rewarded for staying invested. The goal isn't predicting the market. The goal is participating in it consistently. Even small investments matter. Starting with $50 a month is better than waiting years to start. Many employer-sponsored retirement plans make investing easier. Employer matching contributions can be especially valuable. If your employer matches part of your retirement contributions, that's essentially free money. Ignoring it can mean leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Investing early gives your money time to grow. Waiting can be incredibly expensive. The years you lose can never be recovered. That's why starting now is often more important than starting big. Why most people never build wealth. Now that we've